sound so offensive, but only if you get offended. I can't offend you without your permission, and you don't even have to listen. They said it sounds so offensive, but only if you get offended. I can't offend you without your permission.
Okay. Y'all, I'm thugging this out by myself on StreamYard. I'm back and forth, so forgive me if this looks crazy. Forgive me if I'm a little unorganized. It's going to be all right. I hope you guys stay tuned. I hope you guys comment. I'm so used to looking up here, but I'm looking down here now. But please comment, please interact, please give your opinions. I just wanted to get back on here and come across, not even come across, but I just wanted to get back on here to finish the conversation that I was having as far as this conservative magazine. Now, I am going to show some of these things as soon as I can get it pulled up, but I just wanted to get live first and foremost because my phone died in the middle of me talking. Can you guys hear me? Does it sound great? Do I sound muffled? I know my quality as far as the camera goes is not the greatest. This is not how people are used to seeing me, but we're going to make it do what it do. So I'm trying to get this pulled up so you guys can see what I'm looking at and we can have a discussion. Now, if you disagree, I would love for you to explain to me why you disagree and let's have a conversation. If you think that I'm being kind of reactionary, bring it up. Let's talk about it. But if you see what I'm saying, and I think a lot of people will see what I'm saying, this is something that I have been discussing for a number of years. What's up? Thank you for everybody telling me the sound sounds good. This is something that I've been talking about for a long time. A very long time. Okay, so let's get this pulled up. This is the topic that has Twitter and a lot of other conservative spaces just in a chokehold and lockdown. And the reason that it has so many people in a tizzy is because they are purporting this as conservative women. Let's just read the website. I'm not even going to give my opinion. Let's just read what's listed here. Conservatives Dads Real Women of America calendar is a celebration of conservative women who are fighting woke extremists to preserve real women. 10% of the sales will be donated to the Riley Gaines Center to protect women's sports from extreme leftist ideology seeking to destroy real women. Featuring the most beautiful conservative women in America. Riley Gaines, Dana Loesch, Kim Klacik, October, December, November. I'm just saying. Riley, Ashley St. Clair, Sarah Gonzalez, Josie, the redhead libertarian, Catalina Loft, Brittany Jean, Bethany Bartlett, and Peyton Drew. So this is how they're marketing this thing right here. If you're looking for non-woke messages throughout a calendar, 100% made in America, look no further. Now, hold on, let me make this screen bigger so that we can. If you were to think of a conservative calendar, okay? What do you think? Is this what will come to your brain? Now, I'm a little more extreme with my views and what is deemed modest. Although I don't believe I'm coming from an extreme viewpoint when I talk about this, but I would not deem any of this conservative. This woman is posed in front of a beer in a bikini in a very seductive, sexually suggestive way. Your back is arched, you got your booty cheeks out. Who are you trying to draw in, and how is this supposed to be appealing to anything conservative? Why couldn't you guys show women in their natural element, which is in the damn kitchen. Go cook something. Why do y'all think conservative women want to be seen so bad to the point that they are willing to not only disrespect themselves, but disrespect their husbands? Okay? You are disrespecting your marriage, you're disrespecting your husband, you're disrespecting your children when you put yourself out like this. Why would you do that? Why? Is this screaming conservative to y'all? Hold on. Let's go to the next. Let's go to the next one. This woman is in the bathtub, posed next to a bunch of beer cans. Let me get the whole picture. I don't think y'all really understand what the hell is in this book. And where is this calendar going? Who can show this? What woman would feel comfortable hanging this, or what father would feel comfortable hanging this type of imagery in front of their kid or even in their home? And what wife would be okay with you having this calendar? Now, some of these photos I didn't think were so bad. Like this woman, her shorts are short. She can, I would say, wear smaller shorts, but I would say for the most part, she's covered. This woman right here, still, in my opinion, it's given like Sports Illustrated, Sports Illustrated vibes. Okay, but still, it's decent. Then let's go up here. Hold on. Let's go to Miss Kimberly Klacik. You got Kim Klacik right here. We don't even need to get into what the most of the conservative movement, including myself, thinks about Kim Klacik. But you got Riley Gaines once again posed on the side of a pool next to a beer in a bikini. You got this woman who truly looks like a full-blown tranny. Hold on, let's go back to the picture so y'all can see it. This woman screams transsexual to me. She looks like a tranny. She doesn't even look like a woman. What real woman looks like this? You are filtered out. You have eyelashes on that aren't yours. Them lip injections. You got your cleavage out. What is happening? Am I being too extreme? Do I have too high of expectations? Like what? Come on, man. I don't understand. One of the worst ones I've seen, just my personal opinion, because I see you, Bryson. One of the worst ones I've seen was this woman right here in the bathtub with clearly lingerie, with a triangle of beer next to her. Why are we marketing alcoholism and pornography addiction to men while simultaneously saying that pornography is cringe and it's bad, and the left is that and the third? Do y'all understand how long I've been saying the left is the right? Do you understand how long I've been saying there is no clear distinction between conservatives and so-called liberals, so-called leftists, whatever y'all want to call them? There is no clear distinction. I actually agree with what you said. To me, the only clear distinction are people who choose to live traditional lifestyles. And even then, it's a modified traditional lifestyle. It's not even an actual traditional lifestyle that most of these people are living. They're socially, traditional. They're socially conservative. But I can almost guarantee you 99% of these women who are married probably call the shots. There's no way your man is okay with you doing this. And if he is okay with you doing this, like I stated before, then you married a whole live simp. Like, you, listen, let me show the one that I thought was the worst, the absolute worst. This one was bad to me. Number one, you have Jesus on a cross, which is kind of cringe to me, given that he's no longer on the cross and he rose again. You are also wearing a dress that goes way above your knee, barely wearing any clothes with high heels on. And you guys are marketing this as conservatism. You got this chick in the gym with her titties poked out and sticking her butt out. You got Riley Gaines once again on the side, Sports Illustrated on the side of a pool, showing what she has to offer. The only one that I thought was fire was this Dana Loesch woman. You are holding two guns. Everything is covered. You look like a conservative. You look like you want to maintain 2A. I can rock with this one. I like it. But the rest of these, you look like a maid. You look like you look like the maid that the husband cheated on his wife with. Like, y'all selling this for $25. How is this conservative? Why are you selling beer? To me, they're doing exactly what what beer company was that? Was it Bud Light? Bud Light or Budweiser? I can't think of it. The only thing you guys are doing is slapping women on the front of it. You put women on the front of it and said, well, it's not Dylan Mulvaney, so this will probably pass the sniff test. Huh. So it's okay. It's not okay to have a tranny and a faggot on the front of a beer. But it is okay to have whores that are conservative, quote unquote, on the front of a beer. Or posing to promote beer. It's okay to have whores pose on a calendar for beer, but we can't have trannies doing it. my. I listen, like I said, if you think I'm being too extreme, fine. You think I'm being too extreme, but come forth with a logical explanation as to how or why you think I'm being extreme. I'm a married woman. I would never in a million years get on the front of any calendar halfway dressed, nor would my husband tolerate that. He would pull me out of my skin so quickly. We would be having a whole live conversation about why I felt it was appropriate to do something like this. Now I'm going to read some questions because I do have people sending in questions on YouTube. So do you respond or just state your opinion? The right is trying to draw the left is what's happening. We conservative have morals that these pictures don't represent nor will ever represent. So what you said to me was the right has to be degenerate in order to draw the left. Doesn't that cease to represent conservative values? Conservatives don't need to appeal to the left in this manner. If conservatives want to appeal to the left, then get into the culture war. How about that? How about actually fight against a woke message with facts, historical references, not you showing your butt and your boobs and your cleavage, and wearing short dresses and literally only having an apron to cover what you have to offer. Is that not a more sensible way to try to appeal to another side? You have to participate in degeneracy? Huh? What? Let me know what you think about that. Isn't the left and the right attached to it? What? Attached of a two-headed monster? I think what you're trying to say, or are they two wings of the same bird? I would agree that they are two wings of the same bird. I would agree. It's like my man Gino Jennings says, if you're not a hoe, then why do you dress like one? I like that quote. I might put that on a shirt. If you're not a whore, then why do you dress like one? If you don't want to be objectified, and then to add insult to injury, y'all, you're taking the proceeds from this degenerate magazine to try to fight a noble cause of keeping men out of women's sports. I mean, get it how you live, I guess, right? Everybody else is grifting. Everybody else is getting a piece of the pie. Are people just starting to tap out of having integrity? Is money more appealing? Is visibility more appealing? Exposure? Why do this? Today's polyamorous Christianity on full display. It's liberal by definition. I would agree. Liberals are okay with change. They prefer a more progressive type of worldview. So call yourselves progressives. Don't call yourselves conservatives. Don't grift on a movement that you once upon a time really cared about and did all you can to preserve, just to abandon it because it's too hard. Or you're me personally, I think the right sucks at messaging. I think they suck at trying to tap into culture. I think they suck at trying to relate to anybody outside of them. Me personally. But I don't think that this very drastic way of trying to appeal to the masses is going to do anything besides show how inconsistent and easily malleable you are. How does anybody defend this? How? No, they're not showing everything, but they're showing enough. Is this person married? I want to know how many of these women are married. That's my question. Is it the women who have all their clothes on? Are they the married ones? And then the ones that aren't married are the single ones posing half naked? Yeah, Dana, you're the only lit one up here. If I gotta say so myself, I would say that you are one of the real women of America, but I think the rest of these women are attention-seeking harlots. You don't do stuff like this. This is very strange. Very, very, very strange. I just wanted to get up here and offer my 2 cents, even though nobody asked for it. I don't really care. I wanted to offer my 2 cents as a wife, as a conservative wife who knows that you don't have to let it all out to appeal to a mass amount of people. Like you don't have to do that. You don't have to sell yourself short. You don't have to objectify yourself by selling out. Like, this is legit you selling out. You're in a bathtub posing for men, perverted men at that, who are going to look at this and lust after you.
Mommy, can I
1 second, you guys.
Can I do my science experiment?
Yeah, I'll come out there and help you. Close the door, please. I'm going to be getting off here, but I wanted to briefly get on here and just talk about this to see where other people's temperatures were and other people's thoughts. Do you think that this is appropriate? Or do you think that I'm maybe being a little overzealous when it comes to this calendar? Yes.
Do you want to go fishing?
Not really.
Kaden wanted to go, so seeing if she wanted to go.
No, you can go. My fault. But let me know. Am I being overzealous? Or do you think I have a point? Am I tripping? Or do you think I have a point? Do you think that the right has shifted so far left? Or do you think that this is the way the right has always existed? Me personally, I think all these people have been like this, but it is safer for them to come out and do what they're doing now because there is no standard. There is no morals. There is no standard. There is no such thing as integrity when it comes to these things anymore. It's all about a dollar amount. People selling out for money. People are willing to grift and abandon everything they stood for once upon a time. But you let me know. Put it in the comments section. Thanks for the people who did tune in to this very brief live. I will be doing more things like this, reacting to different things in a more professional setting. Some of these things need to be talked about and discussed. Not some, all. She looks like a full-blown tranny, bro. Like, you got caterpillars on your eye. Your eyebrows don't look like that naturally. Nothing about this is a real woman. Forget you dressing like a harlot, but nothing about these women are real. This is not your hair, Kim Klacik. It's not your hair. It's not how your actual face looks. Your eyelashes, you have a crap ton of makeup on and a whole wig. Where is this real? And then on the back, you got the nerve to show a dad and his 2 kids. I didn't even look at that one. That was a raw response. Like, how you gonna have a dad and his 2 kids on the back while filling the entire inside of the calendar full of soft pornography? Come on, man. We already know about Kim, though. October, November, December, yeah. No, not tripping. Safer because there is no standard. Both be tripping. It's normal to be tripping about some stuff being put forward today, though. I agree. Facts. Dylan Mulvaney's twin right there. Hey, man. Please share this live. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Instagram, you're new here, please hit the follow button, hit subscribe, hit the like and notification bell so that you don't miss an opportunity to see one of these live reactions again. And honestly, let me know what you think. If you think I'm bugging and you think I'm being unreasonable, I would love to have a full-blown conversation with you to see how you think I'm being unreasonable with this. I want to know. And I'm going to start joining Twitter Spaces and interacting on Twitter a little bit more, because that seems to be where everything goes down. So you guys have a good evening. Bryson, have a safe flight. Shekinah, have a safe flight. I love you both. And me and Mo will be back, I think Friday, if I'm not mistaken, to continue more discussions centered around all this. Because I just want to know. I just want to know. Am I tripping or no?
They say the song's so offensive, but only if you get offended. I can't offend you without your permission, and you don't even have to listen.